Hello everyone, welcome back to blog once again. So in today's video we are going to learn about types of inheritance in Python, and inheritance is a core concept of object oriented programming in Python. But did you know there are five type of inheritance? So in this video we will learn single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and hybrid inheritance with example. So first what you'll do, we'll create a file that is called single.py, that is single inheritance.py. Now the question is, what is single inheritance? So single inheritance occur when a child class inherit from only one parent class, right? So when a child class inherit from only one parent class, so let's see an example and understand it. So what we'll do, we create a parent class. So we name this parent class, and class is that is parent. You can name anything whatever you want, right? I'm just writing the parent, and I'm going to make you understand with the parent and child. So I'm going to declare a function that say greet. No, that method greet, that is a self. And print hello from parent, right? And we are going to declare another class, that is class, and then we'll say child, and then we'll inherit the parent class here, parent, right? And we are going to say def, that is the message, then we say self, print, we'll say hello from child, right? And what we'll do, we'll say c equals to child, right? Now we are going to use the greet from parent and a message from child. So c dot greet, right? And then c dot message, and then we'll say this. So what you're doing, this is a single inheritance, one parent, one child, right? So when child class inherit from only one parent class, now we are using the this child class inherit with only one parent class, right? Now let's run it and see what we'll get here. So we'll say python single.py, right? See, it's a hello from parent, hello from child, right? Simple and easy to reuse code from a single parents, right? Now we'll move to the next one, that's a multiple inheritance. So what we'll do, create a multiple.py, right? Now in multiple inheritance, when a child class inherit from more than one parent class, right? So in single class, in single inheritance, we a child inherit from one single parent, but in multiple, a child will be inherit more than one parent class. So what we'll do, we declare a class that's a father, right? Father, and then dev skills self, right? Then print, we can say skill is programming, right? Now we'll declare another class, that another parent class, that's a class, and mother. Now we'll say def, and we can say hobbies, and then self, and we are going to say print singing, right? And now you're going to declare child class, right? So class and then child. What we'll do, we inherit the father and mother, both parents. So father and then mother, right? And we can say pass. Now we'll say c equals to child and then this, and we're going to use the both parent skills, say c dot skills, and then c dot hobbies, right? Yeah, c dot hobbies. What you're doing here, these mother is a one parent class and father is a one parent class, so there are two parent class, and and we are inheriting the child with more than one parent class. That is called multiple inheritance, right? So let's run it and we'll see what we get here. So we'll say python and then we'll say like this, yummy. We copy paste this. I've renamed I mistakenly typed the file name basically. So let me run this. See, this is the embedded typing here. Say it's a programming and singing, right? So the child class gets all method and attribute from multiple parents, right? Now we'll move to the third one, that is multi-level inheritance, right? Now multi-level inheritance. So what we'll do, we clear this and we'll create a file, right? That is multi-level py, right? Now multi-level inheritance is when a class inherit from a child class, creating a chain of inheritance, right? So a multi-level inheritance is when a class inherit from a child class, creating a chain of inheritance. So what we'll do, we'll understand with example. So let me create this first. So this is a class we can say grandparent, right? Grandparent and then colon and then dev greet self, say print hello from grandparent, right? Now we are going to create another class that will inherit the grandparent class parent and then grandparent, right? Now we say def, so we can say message, right? Now call this self and then we print the message that is hello from parent class, hello from parents, right? Now we'll create the child class. So let me copy this. So we'll say this child, and what we'll do, we'll say yeah, we say this parent, and instead of message we can say that uh, info, right? So we can say hello from child, right? Yeah. Now what we'll do, we'll go here and c equals to child, right? And then this and then c dot first is greet, will c dot then c dot we can say message, c dot, we can say info, right? What we are doing, we are inheriting grandparent into parent and parent into child, right? So a multi-level inheritance is when a class inherit from a child class and creating a chain of inheritance that is called multi-level inheritance. Basically, it form a hierarchy like a family generation, right? So what we'll do, we'll run this and we'll see how it behaves. So multi-level.py, see it's a hello from grandparent, hello from parent, and hello from child. So that is a multi-level inheritance. Now we will move to the fourth one, that's a hierarchical inheritance. So I'll create a short form HIE dot py, that is hierarchical inheritance from inheritance, right? So hierarchical inheritance occur when multiple child class inherit from a single parent. So suppose there is a parent who has a two child and both child are going to use the some kind of feature from the parents, right? That is called hierarchical inheritance. So what you'll do, let's see an example, right? Now I'll say class and then we can parent class and then parent and then this, right? What we'll say, this parent class will greet simply, right? And say print, we'll say, we'll type this hello from parent, and let me just copy paste this so that we can save some time. So this is child 1, this is going to be child 2, right? So we can say child 1 and this is going to inherit parent, right? Now we can say this message 1. So we can say hello from child 1, right? And let me replace this to this. So this is our child 2 and we can say this message 2 and then we can say this child 2, right? Now then we can say c equals to, that is child 1, and then c, that we can say c1 and c2, or we can say c1 equals to child 2, right? Now we're going to say, we're going to call this greet, right? So you'll say c dot greet and then this and then c dot, then c1 dot greet, right? So what you're doing here, we are inheriting multiple child with a single parent, right? So let's run it and see how it behaves. So Python and then say hello from parent, hello from parent. So we are inheriting one parent class into multiple child. That is called hierarchical inheritance, right? So in simple term, one parent, many children sharing common properties, right? Now we'll move to the next one and the last one, right? So that is called hybrid inheritance. So what we will say hybrid py, right? Now hybrid inheritance is a combination of two or more type of inheritance, right? So what we'll do, we'll see an example, right? So let me create this class a and then dev a underscore method and then we'll say self, right? And this, so I'll just copy paste this again and say I will say class B and I will inherit A, right? Now, and this will be a B method, and I forget to print here something. So I'll say print method A, right? So this is a one class, that's a print method A. Now we are going to say this again, that's a print in method B, right? Now we are going to again, so let me copy paste this, then we'll say class C, and we are going to inherit A, right? And it will say C method with method C, right? Now we're going to declare again one, right? So it's a class, or we can just copy paste it here, right? So we are going to declare as a B, as a D, right? And we're going to include B and C, and we'll say D method, and we'll say method D, right? Now this one, so D equals to D, right? Now D dot A method can print it, D dot B method we can print this. Now D dot C method we can print this, and then D dot D method, right? So what we are doing, we are combining two or more type of inheritance. So here we are including one in B method, in B child we are including the A parents, right? And in a C we are also including the A, and in a D we are combining the parent A and parent C, right? So let's run it and see what it does and how it behaves. So what will say hybrid, see it's a method A, B and C and D, right? So hybrid inheritance combine multiple types of complex class in hierarchy, right? So there is a, so let me remind all this. So first one is single inheritance. That's a one parent, one child, right? In multiple inheritance, in multiple inheritance, multiple parents, one child, right? In multi-level inheritance, that's basically chain of inheritance, or chain of we can for remembering, you can remember as a inheritance hierarchy of families, right? Like it grandparent, then parent, and then child. That's called multi-level inheritance. Now comes hierarchical inheritance, that is one parent and multiple child, right? Suppose one parent and then child one and child two, both child one and child two contain the some features of parents, right? Now, then the final one, that is hybrid. So what it does, it basically combine either the single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, or hierarchical. That is called hybrid inheritance. So in this video, we learn about all five type of inheritance in Python. So the first one is single, multiple, multi-level, hierarchical, and hybrid, with the proper clear example. So and trust me, understanding these help you design better and reusable oops code. So if you found this video helpful, so don't forget to like and subscribe. So in the next one, we are going to learn about method overriding in Python, right? So see you into the next one. Thank you.